Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Julie and today we're doing a Sims 4 Snow Escape trailer reaction. Never done this before because I've had this channel for a couple of weeks now. Obviously no new trailers have come out yet. Except for this one. To be quite honest, my general thoughts. Really excited for this pack. I guess I'll get more into why I am. Because I've watched this trailer before. And from the trailer, I can already tell that I'm going to like this. So, let's just watch the trailer, shall we? I guess we can go full screen. I'm putting this on mute because I do not want to get a copyright strike. Already got one of those, and I have like 5 videos, and I make no money off of it. So, but let's watch this trailer. I'm gonna pause a little bit, go more into what I find interesting, and then we're going to go to a blog post that The Sims 4 has made about this new expansion pack that's coming out. See, oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just going to say this real quick. I hate winter. I hate winter, but I love winter activities like going skiing and snowboarding and, cozying up near the fire. That's something I really like, and I'm really happy that we get more of those things now because, yeah, in the past you can, make a snowman and have a snowball fight, but that's not all we have for, it's not all you do when there's snow on the ground and you want to have fun, and I'm really excited we get those now, and Sims can actually, fall and wipe out, so I'm really excited. Maybe that'll add some consequences like injuries to the game. But let's continue. And I heard, go back a little bit, I heard these gondolas, these little things right here, actually work. Like they're an actual object you use, or Sim gets in it, and I think it's like an actual thing. Hopefully it's not like you go in there, it's a loading screen, but these are like an actual usable object, which I think is actually really cool. Oh, but I love the whole vibes of this town already. Like I like all the vibes. I think we've been needing a world like this because we've had worlds like Sulani and I don't know Sulani that had a different vibe, but I feel like most of the worlds are just like American suburbia, and I don't really like that. I feel like this, well, albeit, is probably the more like suburban, more like, middle class of Japan. Just adds a completely different vibe. And I think we needed that. We just need different, I guess the best word I can say is vibes. We need different vibes of places. It just seems like for the past couple of packs, it's just been like, this could also be in the same sort of place as Willow Creek is, but this seems like a completely different area of the world, which I think is really cool. So yeah, I'm really liking the whole architecture and stuff. And oh my gosh, see, okay, go back. Just look at the landscape. Look at that. Also look at her hair. Like pop off Sims team. Like that, okay. Looking through this trailer already, I love all the clothing that is present. I think it's very casual, but also very, it's layered casual, but it has a vibe, and I love that. And also these kimonos look really, really comfortable and look really cool. And this entire landscape too. Oh, one thing that the Sims team always does great is their worlds. They build fantastic worlds, and they always look really great. So yeah, and then the snow gear, more snow stuff. That's what we need. Because all I do is just put my Sims in a sweatshirt and some leggings and call it a day. We need more stuff like this. Oh, and these bars. I know people have been complaining about there's too many bars in The Sims 4. And yeah, there is too many. But I feel like this has an entirely different vibe. And as you can see, these people are in business suits. So hopefully we'll get an interaction to go to a bar after dinner with some of your coworkers. Like an NPC will tell you that or like invite you to that. Hopefully, because I know that's something that a lot of people, especially in Japan, do. So hopefully, that happens. And also, like the whole entire vibe is just fantastic. And this train. So I think this may be usable, but it won't be like a car where you follow your Sims through the town. I think my theory is your Sims will go in the train and then loading screen, and then they'll come back out of the train, which is still very impressive. But yeah, and oh my gosh, the bows. Oh, hopefully you'll be able to like make like allow you. I don't know. There has been talks about, well, there is confirmed, different like lifestyles are added into the game. Maybe that means traditions. I don't know, but I'm just really excited about that. Oh, and the snowboarding. Ah. Oh. Oh my gosh. One thing I wish would happen. It may not happen, but I wish your Sims can fall from that rock climbing and then die. It's very like morbid, but I would also really like that. It adds a little touch of danger. Maybe it's like the Murphy beds where after a while, if you keep on like falling off, your Sims will eventually die. Maybe if your Sim is like not skilled enough in rock climbing and they try to do the giant ones, they will fall to their death. But hopefully that's the thing that happens. And I don't know, that's like a really weird request, but also I think it got a little bit more adventure and consequence, which I think would be fun. And you can camp up here in the caves. You can camp. I don't usually go camping with my Sims, but I actually, well, maybe I'll do this, but it looks like a lot of fun. You can go on the, oh, that's really cool. And then the onsens, that's really nice. Like, I feel like this should have been in Spa Day, but also like it's completely different vibe, so I understand. Oh, and the bug. No, I don't like that. Oh, and this. It's like Simstagram. It's like a Instagram before your Sims. Is that like an actual like new thing they're adding in, or is it just like the editing? I think it's editing. I feel like they would really like prioritize. Hey, you can now like have a social media feed in your game. I think it may just be editing, but hopefully that is like a thing that happens. But I like these pictures. What is this thing? I feel like no one's talked about that. Oh, and it just looks so pretty. Look at that. That just looks so pretty. What the heck? I love that. It's a completely different vibe than anything we've ever had before. And I love it. Look at how pretty that is. Wouldn't you not want to live there or stay there for a while? That just looks like fun. I know I'm going to play. Oh! No, wait! No! I mean to do that, but if you go back, first of all, the kitchen stuff looks amazing. I love that. Got some new counters, a new sink, some new shelving, this little like blinds. I love those. Oh, and this like little jar. Oh, that's nice. And I think you can put clutter items in these shelves because that's a tissue box like from the base game. I can recognize that. And these platforms. So I've already looked at the blog post, but I think now we can have there's like adjustable platforms. These are like on different heights. That's really cool. There's a bunch of clutter items too, like these little things and a poof. It's like a heater and a fan, a thing to put your gloves and stuff, a wooden fireplace that has like wood. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And this cute little table. I'm gonna have so much fun with this pack. I just know it. Okay. I cannot wait. Is this one? Oh my gosh. I've never been this excited for a pack release ever. And it's just like it's so up my alley. I love the world. I love the build items. I love the gameplay. So now let's go and check out the blog post. Learn more about the expansion pack. Alright, so I don't know, this isn't a blog post, this is more about the, I read through this, and I just want to point out some things that I really find interesting, because I'm not going to read all of this. You can find some YouTubers that will. I'm not going to. So, first of all, fresh mountain air, get some mountains up in Sims 4. I really wanted a mountain world for a while, but I thought that they would go for like more of a like Swiss / Netherlands sort of vibe, but I love this. I love Mount Korebi. I feel like I think what the Sims needed. So the onsens I think are a really nice addition. I still feel like maybe, you know, that should be integrated with spa day a little bit more. Maybe having like meditation instead of being with spa day, be with this sort of like, you can meditate in an onsen, right? And that's very it's all about finding your zen. So why wouldn't we have meditation with this pack instead of spa day? I don't know. Honestly, a lot of people have been very like weird about that, and there's been some debate about whether or not this should have been even like added with the Sims 4 seasons. And to be quite honest, I don't think it should. And I'll go into that in like later on in the video because I sort of have like a whole rant about that. But yeah, cooling down, hit out the onsen bathhouse to soak your Sims problems and injuries away. This is interesting. I think injuries may be confirmed in the game. I doubt there'll be like broken bones and fractures because you have to go to the hospital for that. And you already know the hospital's already messed up. Maybe like your Sim gets a cut or scrape on like their knee or something. That would be nice. I can use like a band-aid or something and you can soak away your injuries in the onsen. That'd be really nice. And the hiking trails, explore bamboo forests, pause to reflect on the graveyard. That's cool. We're getting graveyards now. I love that. It's always weird having to put like your dead grandma's grave in your backyard. It's sort of like, for me, that's kind of weird. Or visit the mountain temple with friends for the full experience. I also love that. Maybe you'll get some more insights into the culture of Komorebi. Build it up. We got some new building items, new features like soji doors, tile roofs, and tatami mats. Lean into the Japanese inspiration behind the pack. And you can start playing with customizable platforms like we saw. That's great because you can only really like multi-level houses with foundation heights, and that usually messes up like lighting and stuff. So I'm glad they actually got around to that. You can add koi to your decorative fountains and start a rock garden under the shade of maple trees. So that's all this blog post has to say. But there's something else I was really excited about. Let's go back over to here. This is like the overview of what the pack will have to offer. I mean, you can pre-order and stuff. But one of the key features that I found was very interesting that wasn't in the blog post was define your lifestyle, unlock new personality and relationship effects with the introduction of lifestyle and sentiments, which I think is really cool. It's adding on to personalities. Lifestyles and sentiments I think are a really good like addition. Lifestyles manifest in response to your Sims' actions and habits, changing their behaviors appropriately. Similarly, shared experiences inspire sentiments and have an lasting impact on Sims' relationships to each other, affecting their social interactions. I don't think it's a memory system, but it's somewhere along those lines where certain shared experiences, maybe between two Sims, will have a lasting impact. And I think that's what we need. Our Sims just feel like they go from one emotion to the other and go from one event to the other, and nothing really impacts them. It's all just the same. With growth over time, you got your lifestyles manifest and also sentiments, and I think that's really cool. It's not only a it adds not only like different like variation in Sims, but also it like adds a variation to your Sims relationships. There can be things that make it difficult for the relationship to last longer or make it flourish even more. I think that's really cool. I'm surprised it wasn't in the blog post, but I'm just really excited about all of that. That's one thing I really wanted to talk about. Now, my overall thoughts, I really like the Snowy Escape, and I think I want to talk a little bit about this expansion pack and my true opinions about it. I love it, but I feel like this is what expansion packs should have been from day one. Additions to things we'd already have in the game. Expansion packs shouldn't have brought things that should have been in the base game. For like, they shouldn't have been. You know what I mean? Like, this is obviously an addition to seasons, right? Seasons should not have been its own game pack that cost money. It should have been in the base game, so this could be added to it. Like, shouldn't expansion packs and game packs be additions to things that are already in the base game? Not adding things that should have been in base games for $40. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that we got seasons in an expansion pack when a lot of games, especially that are coming out now, life simulation games, have seasons already confirmed in their base game. Starting clubs, having playable, more like having more careers and having playable careers. Stuff like that. That's the thing that should have been in the base game. And this is what I feel like should be what expansion packs should have been from the very beginning. There should have been additions to things that are in the base game to make it more full. Hey, what are you barking about? My dog is barking for no reason. You want to go outside? Do you want to go out? Just wait a minute. I'm almost done. But yeah, I feel like this should have been what expansion packs have always been. Not adding something that is essential to a game for $40 that should have been in the base game. So yeah, that's what I think about this new expansion pack. I know I'm a little bit late. I was very busy. And oh my god, dog. Day, what's wrong with you? Alright, well, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. I should get better at outros.